Okay.
It's like a
Hop in the
hospital,
lobby, Dastardly.
yeah, it's like a hospital. Like you're going from into the like every room is like a surgery room. I'm
Oh, it's
joining
a
now.
hospital.
Well, it's not. It's where they make where they discover drugs.
Like
And
pharmaceuticals.
yeah, man, they discover that shit. They're like, okay, we'll take fucking three
No
particles of
way.
nitrogen and fucking yeah, and I build
Really?
like yeah, and they're all
What if there's like an
non-toxic zones.
explosion? Does that like, do you think that lowers property value in that area living near this thing?
I'm not
That's a nice
sure.
area too. Like those are nice areas.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
I'm
Fort
not
Hill.
sure. Like they do studies on like chicken eggs for salmonella, for bird flu, and something to do with horses and monkeys. I'm trying to join and I can't. Uh, I'll try to join through friends. Sometimes that works. Oh, hang on. Error. Failed to join. Okay, let me try to join through friends.
Just send the stream out 1 second. You're funny, dude.
Some of these guys I may not know, but I mean the ones
Yeah,
I
it's
do
okay. You
know.
still, but you know racing, you know, you're an elite
Man, it doesn't
esports.
look like I can join, dude. What's going on?
Really?
No, I tried every way you invited me and through friends. Who else is in the Mushroom Cup?
Really?
Hang on. Let me try to go through friends and try and get
Here,
into
let me
that.
try inviting you again. Can you request to join? What if you click on my name?
I don't have to request to join. I just hit join. This is the third time I've tried this. Plus your invite, plus joining on your name alone in friends.
Yeah, it's giving me a weird thing when I try to invite you. Maybe restart your system.
I'm gonna do that. I'll get back to you.
Thank you, Dastardly. Ladies
Yeah,
and
no worries,
gentlemen, as
man.
the one and only Dastardly Daddy, he's quickly running out because he soiled himself. But we're gonna
Technical
get a.
problems.
Oh, he can
Technical
hear me.
problems. Technical as in undergarments.
This is the legend himself, Mr. Double D. I am Mr. TB. Dastardly's going to reset his system. We are here for round number 4 of the world famous Lightning Cup here on the world unfamous Tbone F1. I am Tbone. Of course, Dastardly Daddy here. 1 liter Leabag will be joining us. A shout out to Greg Jennings, of course, his fingerprints all over this league, and Kev Woods' mama's behind. That is our new catchphrase. And we are here at the home of the Mushroom Cup headquarters, that T-Bone ring. We got that giant bull statue to commemorate Kev Woods' mama, of course. Life size to scale. They molded her, then they just put the horns on. So it's been great. Shout out to everyone racing tonight. We got a couple reserves. We got our favorite Jordanian brothers. I assume they're twins, but they might not be. Maha and High RPM in the field today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Insert studio applause. We got Sawa, of course. Always a force to be reckoned with. First driver on the track is Limitless Draco, named after one Soldier Boy, aka Little Draco, we think. Either that or Draco Malfoy. But that is Limitless Draco, first driver on the track here. Also in the field, we got Nander, new full-time driver. Of course, another one in Illyrian. Illyrian are defending champion in this league. Who else we got? Cam Rudy, Rostachich. Any reserves? We have Alex Cooper, a.k.a. Neglect. And this one has been a controversial one. Of course, he's been bounced around many leagues. He has been thrown out of more leagues than anyone I know. And he's found a home here, we think. He's going by the name Alex Cooper. Alice Cooper, I'm going to call him. But he's known as Neglect. Or Mango 128 sometimes online. Super big troll, so we'll see how it works here. We got Limitless Draco, though, heading out on his first hot lap, running it a little wide right there. Gonna have to baby gap that one, but now he's going, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, folks! We have contact in qualifying between the two Alpines in your life. Have you ever seen such carnage? Limitless Draco, that's going to go over like a fart in church. High RPM, suffering a 5-place grid penalty. All started after Draco ran a little bit wide, then found himself behind his teammate right there. I've never seen such carnage in my life, folks. Documentaries are going to be made about that incident. Woohoo! That's what we like in the Mushroom Cup, baby. A little action. So hopefully both drivers are okay there, man. Um, everyone, please, we'll have a great, clean race here. Lord, take care of all our drivers today and their pit crew and everyone involved in this race. Look over everyone, and may no one drive faster than their angels can fly. We are here for the Mushroom Cup Round 4, season number 915.2, and we are just happy to be here, man. First season on F125. Shout out to everyone, all the other leagues. I'll just Danny, Rick, B Tom, Mac T, Robin, BXT, anyone. Remsley, Full Air, the much maligned Full Air. Here is Maha. Now, of course, a Jordanian driver, longtime friend of the Mushroom Cup and Reserve. Here we are in Q1, Austria, round number 4, the greatest show on earth. This is the Mushroom Cup. And of course, I am Tbone, and we'll be joined momentarily by Dastardly Daddy and one Leaderly Bag. Let's see what Maha's got right now. That car looking to stagger. Let's see what he can pop right in. Nobody completed a lap yet. Limitless Draco went out for one, but he paid dearly with his wing. There he goes into the pits right now. Maha shooting around that Kevwood final corner, turn 17, and puts in a 104.6 right there. And Cam Rudy, wham, bam, thank you, Cam Rudy. There he is, folks. Legendary driver, commissioner, and owner of Cam Drive Racing CDR. Favorite place to race on a Monday during the day if you're a Euro, or it's night for them. Spenny's Pub Hub, of course, my fellow Canuck, my fellow Canadian in P3 there with a 105.1, not his best lap. Let's see who else we can have a look at. Of course, Sawa, he has been the quali merchant in this league, but he's not just a quali merchant because he puts W's on the board. And I'm not just talking about the car that he's in, folks. Rasta Cheech. Here we go. Let's look on with young Rasta Cheech, the Quebecer, highly skilled driver here, lacking no motivation, keeps a bong in his cup holder. You can't see it right now, but it is there, folks. Here's Rasta, heads through turns 3, aka 17, and Dastardly back in here. I saw you're at your track side now, which is always great.
Here I am down at turn 1, T-Bone,
What do you
having a
see?
look.
What do you see, boy?
Some fantastic driving here back at Austria. Home of the Bull. Hopefully not too much on track between these guys. Let's have a
Yeah,
look. See.
Dastardly, you're familiar with many of these drivers. I know you did a little bit of time with HMP in the joint. Some of these other drivers, Froggy Boggy, Alice Cooper. We're going to call him Alice Cooper because his name's Alex Cooper, but I like Alice Cooper, Welcome to my nightmare, of course.
That's right. Yeah,
Shout
I'm
out to
back.
Alice
I've been
Cooper.
away for a while.
Steven!
I'd be interested to be filled in on Justin. How's he been doing?
Justin has been excelling at a very high pace. He has been performing at an elite level for a long time, Dastardly Daddy. And he is definitely a guy we got to look for to contend for the title. Illyrian, of course, is our defending champion. There's Justin Schrei right there, taking the pole provisionally.
Looking good.
But yeah, Illyrian defending his title, Schrei in the mix, Sao in the mix. You can never forget about Chenzo. The great Greg Jennings made a transfer. He's now in the Lightning Cup,
Wonderful.
so he's not in the Mushroom Cup anymore.
And you know what? Everybody wants a little bit of the old Mahasne. Making an appearance. 6th place. Well done, Mahasne.
Absolutely. Shout out to everyone, of course.
We got Spenny in here, 105.1. I mean, the man's been working. This game seems to be working for him.
Absolutely.
I can agree. Some tracks, I definitely eat it up. Other tracks, they eat me up.
We like this track. It is very friendly, very user-friendly.
It's a good track. I find Bahrain this year to be exceptionally quick.
Yeah, last year it was Bahrain. No.
Yeah.
By the way, you missed some crazy chaos, big drama, Dastardly. When you left, the two Astons hit each other.
In here?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Lovely.
Pretty
high
good,
RPM.
man.
High RPM and Limitless Draco. Limitless made a big footprint when he first came in.
He did, man. He did. Not as big of a footprint as Kev Wood's mama, though. Oh my god, it was
No,
like a fucking T-Rex was
yeah.
walking through the office.
I I was just thinking, there are
Her
some
arms are just
names.
as long as the T-Rex's too.
There are some names in the Mushroom Cut. We had Kev Wood, God rest his soul. We
You know
had
what I don't get? Why are T-Rex's arms so short? You know, everything else so
I'm
big, like
not
so
sure. I'm not
disproportionate.
sure.
Why
I'm
though?
not sure. You
I
know
think
what?
it's to hold like babies,
That's a
maybe to hold a baby or something.
that's a question asked for an entire millennia.
I'm sure somebody
Hmm.
knows. I'm sure there's some kind of archaeologist or paleontologist who can tell me. But here's Jordan Two Wavy, the wavy one himself. He's on his flying lap, Dastardly, and tell us a little bit about what you know when it comes to flying.
Well, you know what? It just depends on what kind of ticket you have. First of all, you buy the nice ones, so you get a nice expensive seat, and they'll leave you alone, let you do whatever you want on any flight. I'm on board here with Dr. Maestro. See the man running a hot lap? Yes or no? I have zero control. Here we go. Maestro pulls into the pits. Tbone, are you there? You having technical
Yep.
difficulties? Ep, ep, ep.
Were you here?
Bro, I
Bro?
am
No, I'm
here.
good. I'm good. Sometimes I have to
No.
step away, finish my salad.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely. You
folks,
know what? I'm one for the veggies myself.
we know, Dastardly. We know,
Mm-hmm,
man. Your shit's
mm-hmm.
probably green.
Ha 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 ha.
Here's defending champ Illyrian. He's got some grass on the tires. Speaking of grass, here's Alice Cooper finishing his lap. Going into P4. Not too bad there. What are some other Alice
Nice.
Cooper songs, Dastardly? Welcome to my nightmare.
Something about high school. I'm not sure. Alice
School's
Cooper
out for
was
the
scary.
summer. School's out for the
Yeah,
summer. There we
that's
go.
right. That's right. Yeah, Alice Cooper scared me.
Classic. Classic. Shout out to Alice Cooper, man, by the way. Got himself very clean, changed his whole life around. Now lives in
Yeah.
Arizona, golfs every day, exercises. And I believe he's the guy who once bit the head off a bat. Was that him or Ozzy Osbourne? That might have been Ozzy.
He was in some sort of disgusting contest with Ozzy Osbourne, but I'm not sure that the bat was a
Those boys
truthful
used to get it
story.
done, eh? You want to say
Yeah,
full send? Ozzy Osbourne, he was a sender, bro.
I
I
think they
don't know
did
whatever
something
shit that
along
guy
the
was
lines
on.
of they drank a bucket of spit
Really?
from the crowd. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fucking disgusting, dude. And I'm
yeah.
not
Even
surprised at
yeah,
all.
yeah. They did. I think they
Dude,
did it in a concert in
Ozzy
Chicago.
Osbourne was a sick fuck. He's the one who bit the head off a live bat on one of his shows. You learn something every day, folks. And one more
Well,
piece of advice, man, Dastardly. Don't stay on the wrong train too long because it will be very expensive to get home.
that's right. You can wake up in Mississauga.
Yeah.
I was supposed to get out and bickering,
Wake
bro.
up. Here's Limitless Draco. And he's, I don't know, that's not the lap he wanted. So, very frustrating qualifying session here for Limitless Draco. His frustration knows no
Absolutely.
limits right now.
Looks
Dastardly.
like we have Mahasne coming out to start
But we
another
got to keep
lap.
an eye on BXT here. The rapid flying Spaniard going in a P2. And quickly, though, is Chenzo.
Ooh,
Chenzo's on the
nice,
lap.
nice.
Let's follow our hero, Chenzo. Chenzo, of course. The Ash
Comes out
Ketchum
with
of our league.
7 minutes to go. Out lap for Chenzo.
He's on his hot lap. He's
Oh, he's
pushing
on his
it.
hot lap?
He's
Big
pushing
fan of
P.
Chenzo's. Big fan of Chenzo's. Let's go, Chenzo. On
SPF
board.
Chenzo.
Let's have a look. Going in nice and clean. Nice and clean. Smooth throttle control. Oh, yeah, there it is. Drops it out. Comes back in. Ah, sweet. Does he lift? He does.
Splendid
Chenzo known
driving.
as being one of the better drivers in the Mushroom Cup
It's
for
our
many,
winningest
many
driver,
years.
seven-time
Yeah.
champion. Oh no! Oh my
Whoa!
God!
Catches the
Chenzo!
inside right. Chenzo takes it hard and dry.
Oh man,
Into the pits goes
therefore
Chenzo.
painful.
That's
So
right. He has
Justin's
enough
dry
time
now,
though.
finishing his
He
hot
does have
lap,
enough
looking to
time.
expand upon what he just laid down.
We are going to see Chenzo again. He has enough time to go into the pits, put a new set on, and give her a go. Let's have a look. Let's keep that in mind. Who else do we have, T-Bone?
Sure, I just finished his lap. Here's Sawa.
What
Sawa,
do we
of
got going
course,
on?
probably the best qualifier in the league. We're on his hot lap now, currently in P3.
We got Nander down in 17th coming around the corner last
Oh
turn.
no, Sawa loses it there
Oh,
too, blowing his lap. So we'll go check out Nander.
Nander ruins his lap.
Oh, he
No,
ruined it.
maybe he's on it now. I
He's heading on
think.
one now. Let's have a look at Nander, the newest full-time Mushroom Cup driver here, representing America. We've down in the Florida, the great state of Florida. We love Florida, Dastardly. Tell us something about Florida.
I don't know much about Florida. Never been to
Really?
Florida.
You've never been to
No,
Florida?
no, never been to Florida.
Really? I figured you're like a
Supposed to go.
Daytona bike week kind of guy.
Oh God, no. God,
No,
no.
my old man loved that shit. He'd go all the time.
No. I came to Canada, lived, from a different country, Europe, and saw the state of the states a long time ago, and kind of just grew up going, no thanks. I
Did you
went
ever
through the
go? Have you
same.
ever been to the States?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was in Maine a couple
yeah,
times. I
yeah.
went through
Maine, I hear is
Maine.
nice.
Yeah, Maine's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
good seafood.
nothing big time. Nothing big time. All nice and slow.
Mhm.
I had every opportunity to go to like California, Florida. I was supposed to go to the condo in Florida this summer, but nah, I'm not sure. I'd
Be
rather
hot in the
spend the week
summer.
I'd
There's
rather spend
Nander.
the week at the cottage.
Nander
Nander
going into
comes up to
P14.
14th.
Yeah, Nander,
Free
give us a little
space.
waggle. Shout out to Nander.
You know us Canadians, we like our cottages, bro.
Oh, bro, I would love to have like a little farm property or something.
Look at hooligans creeping up to 11th, trying to make a footprint, but not really. Just kind of dipping his toe, having a look, starting
Just
in the
wetting his
middle.
beak a little bit, you know. Here's Maha.
That's right.
Oh, he's validated. Here's High RPM, brother of
Who do we
Maha,
got
the
here? Is Jordan on
Jordanians.
a lap? Not sure.
What's looking on with High RPM's Ashton right here? He's got a purple sector one going, so we'll see if that's any indication. Or it could be the game might have a little thing, but as usual. Yeah, I know what you mean, Dastardly. I wouldn't want to go to Florida in the summertime. It's too hot.
Yeah.
I mean, I still
There's
would,
a
don't get me wrong, but it'll be real humid.
plus two. Hey man, whatever we got going on, a lot of Canadians aren't willing to get down there. Fuck
Yeah, the
'em.
dollar's not good either.
Yeah, a lot of people got uneducated people got the wrong idea. Here we go, man. High RPM. What's he doing? What's he doing?
Nice
Oh,
lap
he's
there.
stepping up to 11th, pushing
Right
hooligans
behind his
down into
brother,
that. That's right.
Maestro in
Mahasne.
P8. So everyone in the pits now,
Maestro.
and I expect everyone will head back out to the track, Dastardly.
I would
And this
say
track is going to
so.
be very, very busy, like the outfit Kev Wood's mama wore last Friday
You
night. Lots of
think?
stripes, lots of polka dots.
Although high RPM won't be making it.
Look at this
Limitless makes the
again.
first run.
Do we have Limitless and his teammate again here? Oh no, he's giving. Okay, now maybe high RPM. These guys have already collided once, so now high RPM moving out of the way. Let's have Limitless Draco on
Draco
that
on his
outlap,
outlap.
and Draco's quick, so he's going to look to improve on this
Yeah,
P16.
yeah, you would hope so. He was up earlier in the
Yeah,
in ninth. Let's see though. Shrai's still holding on to it though, and BXT up there in second now. Rasta always the ever francophone contender in third.
come Shry with me, come Shry, let's Shry away.
Who's
As
this
here's Limitless Draco.
WDR? Who is this? How long has
Draco's
he been in the
Draco's
cup?
starting his hot lap here. Some of these cars are making their way onto the circuit now.
Oh, there it is. Draco
Did
has
he,
a wobble.
did he have
Turn
it?
one.
Yeah. Did it ruin his
Yeah.
lap though completely? He can still improve where he
Uh,
is. That's for sure. So
yeah. Let's have a look. See.
let's watch Draco here. The most important lap at the moment on track. Everyone else making their way out for those out laps. Dude, look how many cars are coming on the track, Dastardly.
I see there's four in.
Oh
One, two, three,
God.
four, six
It's like
in,
the Santa
seven in.
Claus parade.
Yeah.
Draco. We're the
Draco
Singapore,
on his
hailing
heater.
from Singapore. We love having all these drivers from different nations in the Mushroom Cup. It is cool. We
It
are
is awesome.
predominantly Canadian, American, but it is nice.
Lots of
So folks,
exposure. International exposure never hurts.
absolutely, man. Never hurts.
Draco coming in. He did screw up turn one, but he's kind of kept sector three all to himself. And with the DRS and
Let's go,
ERS.
Draco. Right there, a P7, man. Go
Dropping
enjoy
it
some
in,
Singaporean
dropping
lobster,
it.
and we'll see you at the race.
Some would say in some Oriental countries that number 7, oh, so lucky.
Is it? Well, you know, it's
No,
funny.
I'm not sure.
And I'm pretty sure the number 4 is 4 or 9 is unlucky in some Asian countries. So like
Yeah, yeah. I know
when
they
they
have
build
lucky
when they
and
build
unlucky.
condominiums, like they don't have that floor on them in like
Yeah.
certain areas.
So who do we have here, Bone, that's coming out first?
I'm looking at Spenny right now. He's on his hot lap. Spenny, of course, rapid. He's in that Red Bull. Um,
Spenny was up into third in the beginning of the qualification sector here,
he's
and
got some
he's
pace
dropped down
behind him.
now into 10th. He
Got
is
some
running this.
pace behind him. Folks, again, round 4, Mushroom Cup. Tbone joined by the legend himself, Dastardly Daddy.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. Shout out to Menacing Mommy, too. As
Yeah, she likes
Spenny
to do racing.
invalidates.
Stuck
Unfortunate
up. There he
there.
is. That's too bad. We're going to jump now to, we got Maestro on the track.
Let's try to figure
Here
out
we
who the
go.
next one is.
I'm just jumping over to Maestro. Maestro coming in hot. Last
Yep.
turn.
Here's the
Here it
Maestro.
is. Maestro looking good. Maestro
Rasta!
looking clean. Here he goes. Maestro dropping it
How about Rasta taking the pole
into
right there?
third.
We're going to look on with
That's good.
BXT, who's always moving. Rasta right there with a 104 on the head. What a
Shry
lap.
dropping in. Shry dropping his lap in right now.
Wow, Shry.
Back up. 103.96.
BXT stays out of bounds long. When you see what he did, he is
Yeah.
so smart, bro. He didn't
Nice,
come
nice.
back in
BXT
bounds.
creeps
He never
out.
came back
Yeah.
in bounds, so he never got the
Yeah.
DQ. And he still got P3.
Nice.
What a G.
Classic, classic.
That's so funny.
Mahasne.
Checo Mahasne.
Mahasne
Mahas.
looking to jump in a lap. No, letting go. Letting go of that lap.
Did he? Okay, so we got Shry,
Yeah.
Rasta, BXT, the DRS Maestro, Jordan, and Chenzo are top 6 right there. It's going to be a fun one,
Hey,
Dastard.
but you know what? To see Soa down in 7th is quite distressing. I'm not sure that he has a full grasp of this track or either that or this game. Usually I'm used to seeing Soa well up there.
Yeah, I mean, he's in P7 now. Yeah, but I mean, everyone here is so quick. It's tough. It's
Yeah,
tough. Froggy Boggy, 15 years old, won the last race, youngest racer to ever win a Mushroom Cup race. So he's a serious guy too.
really. And even Hooligans down in
Hooligans,
13th. Like, my
Illyrians are
God.
defending champion. He's in P18 here. He's still figuring out the new game a little more.
Yeah. And
So a lot
Spenny
can
in
happen.
15th. XM in 20th. Did he just not run laps?
It's a lot can happen, man. It's gonna be, and it's so competitive in there too, Dastard. It's
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see that. I
not
watched a
much.
lot of the races.
Appreciate that. So Justin
Yeah, Justin
Stride
Schrei,
capturing the
103.9.
pole. He has been the class, one of the classes of this
Wow.
game, man. He's been
Wow,
he's been
his
one of the fastest players on this game. How about Rasta
I tell you,
Cheese?
props to Rasta, man. I'm
Props
telling you
to
right there,
Rasta.
like, wow, big time poutine eating mofo.
Poutine eating mofo.
Yeah, that's right,
Rasta,
man. Yeah,
not an
fucking,
imposter. He is a
that's
fast
right. Rasta
driver, and I hope
making
he
it,
gets that win. Look at the
taking
flags on
that
the board.
Canadian stamp.
We
I know,
got
it's like,
America, Zimbabwe, Spain.
yeah, Mahasne. What flag is
They're
that?
Jordan. They're Jordanian,
Georgia.
but that's the Palestinian flag. So we are going to get it going here, menacing mommy. Clutch your pearls, dastardly daddy. Gird your loins. Round 4.
Looks like a wonderful, warm, sunny day for some action.
I don't see
Let's
it. I don't think I see a cloud in the sky right there.
nope, nope. Let's cross our fingers and pray to the gods that that safety car stays away.
We can get safety cars as long as it's not some dude doing it on purpose.
This is one of the tracks. It's Austria. I find a
Yeah, there'll be
lot. Turn
one.
one. Yeah,
That's gonna be chaos, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Belgium,
gonna go hit a pole.
Mexico. Yeah,
It's gonna be chaos, man. Fun
absolutely.
chaos. Good.
There you go. He's back. He's back. It's just taking some sort of time here. Perhaps some sort of delay on the grid or frozen delivery from the server. Here we go. Lights are on 4, 5, and away we go. Shry gets a beautiful, beautiful start. Staying in first, nice and clean. From third comes Rasta. Tries it. Rasta up into second. BXT in third. Soa and Chenzo having a bit of a battle. In the back, everything clean.
So Shry getting out there
Yes,
clean. Everyone
yeah,
off
Rasta
really
dropping
nice.
down. Rasta
Oh, there's
dropping
contact!
down.
Contact!
Well,
Contact!
yeah. Soa straight down. Cam Ruddy down. Yeah. HMP Hooligans down already to 15th.
Is BXT on Rasta there.
Yeah.
Rasta holding it off.
No, Rasta on BXT. Rasta takes his
Nice.
position back. Yeah.
Nicely done, Rasta.
Maestro
Way to
drops
fight.
down, gets it back from Alex Cooper. Alice driving
Alice
hard.
Cooper.
Yeah, Alice Cooper wanting the back of Maestro. Maestro trying to get away from him. But Jordan running on BXT, wanting a piece.
Look at this.
Down
All
the
these
back,
cars
Hooligans.
here, Dastardly, in formation, racing very, very competitively.
Yeah. Hooligans makes a move on Mahasne for 14th.
Someone lost a wing.
Spenny taking it. Mahasne dropping down to 16th.
There it is.
They're running a train on Mahasne. Nander coming up. Nope. Mahasne dropping. Mahasne trying to work on Spenny, but Nander right there. In the back, a little bit of action.
Here's
Jordan's
BXT back on Rasta.
That's right.
Dastardly.
Jordan right on Rasta.
Jordan there
Shry
too.
running clean. Shry got a second and a half ahead. Getting clear. BXT out of DRS. This is Shry's race to lose.
Here's
Rasta
Jordan.
dropping down. Rasta not having a good time. Down into fourth. Chenzo working his way up on him. But Alice Cooper licking at the tail of Mr. Maestro.
We like to see.
Working it too. Limitless working it hard on the back of Alice Cooper.
So unfortunately, though, Nander and Sawa, some sort of incident. They're a little further back now, but long race.
Yeah. Another one quiet back there in 18th.
BXT
Mahasne dropping down. Illyrian up on XM. XM came from 20th up into 14th now. Takes Mahasne. Mahasne having a hard time. He is getting a train run on him, sir.
Defending champ Illyrian hops in the pits there.
And up front, Shry dropping the ball. BXT right on him. We're talking turn 3 here. Magic BXT right on him in his DRS. 3/10. We got the entire grid down to 13th running. 3/10, 4/10 away from each other. Nice and clean. Trying to keep BXT away from him. Not happening. BXT is right there, choking on his fumes. Jordan and Rasta in the battle, man. Chenzo just kind of sniffing around like a dirty, mingy fucking dog. I heard he's Mexican. He's probably got 3 legs and 1 blind eye.
Oh, God. Well, see if 15
making a race. 7th. Limitless Draco making a good showing of himself. From down in the teens up into 7th, legitimately.
He's up 5 spots, yeah. Great drive.
On merit. Good driving from Limitless. Yeah. Quietly, another one. 17th.
Dastardly again. Someone we want to look out for here is Froggy Boggy in P10. 15 years old, of course, got a win last race.
Yeah, that's what I was asking who that was. You call him Froggy Boggy?
Froggy Boggy. Very good driver.
I'm bored with Froggy Boggy. Riding hard on the back of Cam Ruddy. Hazy is kind of coming up on him, though. Hazy, you know, he's a classic. He's a fucking, he's a rock star. He's a runner.
Yeah.
I don't know
he's a runner. He's a track star.
Yeah. I don't know if he's a doer of marijuana, but it certainly does help.
It does seem like he is.
Yeah, it does. Hooligans right there on Hazy. Not letting go, though. Here goes Froggy dropping. No, Froggy going up on Cam Ruddy. Cam Ruddy, quite the driver. Made a stamp in the Mushroom Cup. Still deserves his seat. Always clean. Never really hear too much from him.
So Shry right now. Still out front, but he's going to have this hungry train behind him. You got one car making a pit stop. That's Cam.
Yeah, Cam going in. He seemed to be dropping down. It's probably the best thing for him to make some sort of shift in their strategy, perhaps. Bit early to a harder tire.
Here's Rasta. Rasta did fall back, and now he's going. Rasta
Down
fell
in
back to
10th.
P10.
Wow. Might be having engine troubles, Tbone. I heard that his team
He's going to
doesn't
get
have the
through
money they used to have. Yeah,
Hazy
see
right
there,
there.
look at this. He does, he does. Hooligans right there, like right in the mix, waiting for these
Froggy,
two
look
guys
at
to trip
Froggy
over each
go.
other. 8th place on the tail of Alice.
Hazy and
Oh, there
Rasta
he
having a
is,
crazy battle.
inside on that turn. Froggy takes Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Alice Cooper trying to make back on the outside. Froggy says, "You know what? There you go, mother." Back, bang, frog kick right to the face. Up already half a second. This kid's got some mean
Froggy
streak to him.
is looking to make that next leap,
Yeah.
bastard.
That's right. Limitless working it, really working it, running wide, turn one. But Froggy seems to maybe be trying to leash him in. Let's have a look. See here.
Just
Limitless's
looking at this
tires.
battle
Yeah.
with Hooligans, Spenny, and Hazy
Oh,
here.
oh, VXT takes him. Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, what's going on
No,
here?
no, no. Shry
Look at
drops
this.
down. VXT drops down. There was contact, Kilo. Chenzo up into the throne.
The
Chenzo takes
Maestro.
it. Right there, second place. Maestro drops down to third. Justin takes it back. Second place.
What happened with Jordan, Shry, and BXT?
There was contact.
Chenzo goes all the way to first from it there.
Wow.
Draco in P4 now. Okay.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
damage here on the BXT car? No damage on BXT. Looks like, is Jordan missing a right end plate? Jordan
Uh,
is missing a right end plate there. And we'll see if Shry.
yeah, in goes Jordan.
Unfortunate there for Jordan. He's
Shry
having a
seems to
great
be
race.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was straight up contact, I think. Someone made a move that was just contact. It affected three racers, T-Bone. Three drivers were split there. The winner was Chenzo.
Further
Now
down.
3/10 up on Shry. Shry is going to take this. There it is. Shry takes it right back from Chenzo.
Well done. We're just looking
Maestro
here,
hanging
Hazy.
tight.
Oh, Maha retiring from the session right there, and that's going to trigger a safety car, folks.
Safety
A full
car. Here it is.
safety
Here it
car,
is.
Maha.
Everybody's going into the pits, T-Bone. Everybody's going into the pits.
Oh, Jordan just pit, so we'll see.
Well, we were at the crossover point.
Yeah.
Jordan will be the only one. Like with these tires, it was the crossover from the mediums not being faster than the hards. The hards were about to be faster than the mediums within a lap, I'd say. And it was about time, for Shry, Chenzo, and Maestro to kind of take off on Limitless. Because BXT is going to work his magic and try to get back to the front as soon as possible. In the back, we've got Nander, who's picked up a 3-second, I think that is. And we also have Alice Cooper with a penalty.
Okay, folks, lap 8 of 36. Safety car is out. Chenzo leading the way right now, staying out on those hard tires. Everyone from P2 to P16 pitting. XM deciding not to pit either, so he's going to jump up a lot too, not pitting. I kind of like that move, to be honest, man. Staying out there.
You're right. These guys
on the hards, how bad can the
guys,
hards be?
well, they do have the ability to run those hards long. I would say probably 20 laps easy. Maybe
Think?
18. Maybe 18 laps here.
Yeah,
Maybe.
kind of
Yep,
like
they could
that.
easily do that. Chenzo definitely has the ability, from what I know. From
Look
the
at
driver
Froggy
next.
Boggy, dude. Check in with Froggy Boggy. His car is stopped there. It's not moving. Take a photo. It's a good photo, actually.
Yeah, it does seem that
Got
his
his name
sticker.
behind it and everything. His
Yeah,
photo.
what's happened here? What's happened?
Mushroom Cup bloopers, folks. That's our
Yeah.
blooper music.
What
Anyways,
we
hopefully
have
we'll
here
got
is
to get
a
him back in.
failure
I'll invite
to
him.
communicate. Yeah.
Maybe he can get back in that car.
Yeah.
But it's been
Failure.
parked there for,
Quite some
oh
time.
God, has it ever been
Yeah.
parked there a while, bastard?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
imagine
it's
that sucks.
unattended from what I can see. It's completely unattended.
Yeah, maybe he went out.
Perhaps he has
No,
a
I see.
brake fire.
XM. Pitting now. XM deciding to pit after all.
Oh, XM. Here we go.
Maybe it was a matter of he would have
Right
been double stacked. Unfortunate for Froggy though, Dastard, because he was running like P9, P8. Now he's
Probably
getting
some
wrapped.
sort of connectivity issue.
Absolutely. Internet connection.
Pay your bills, mother Roger.
Look at the beautiful scenery up here, Dastardly. You know the topography, the hills. The hills have eyes. Isn't this where
Austria? This is actually where the Sound of Music was.
Sound of Music. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The Sound of Music.
The Von Trapp residence used to sit on Bull Hill. It's where the scene with the Nazis was filmed.
What's the song? The hills come alive with the sound of music. These kids know.
Deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, I call myself. Bon.
That's from that.
It's far a long way to run. Yeah, don't you remember that song?
I only know it from The Simpsons, to be honest, bro. Remember, like, they're like trying to get. Do you ever watch The Simpsons, like the older ones?
Oh yeah, I watch every year, bro. Like
the elephant. Remember the one where they had Stampy, the elephant, and they went to go rescue him, and like, they see a deer or whatever, and they run over a deer or some shit, or Homer has to slam on the brakes, and he's like, "No!" And Lisa's like, "A deer," and Marge is like, "A female deer." You know what I mean?
Here we go with the safety car team.
I'm gonna rewatch those old episodes, bro. Those are so good.
You know what? I watch a lot of is Bob's Burger.
What are they on? Disney Plus.
I watch Bob's Burger on Prime, and I watch Rick and Morty.
Simpsons, though.
Yeah. Ren and Stimpy. You gotta watch Ren and Stimpy.
Is all that shit good? Do you like is Bob's Burger funny?
Oh, Bob's Burger is so dry. Like you gotta.
The only other one I found funny, bro, since Simpsons was Family Guy. Family Guy might be funnier than The Simpsons. It is funnier than The Simpsons because they go further. They go further.
Family Guy is like really dumb humor, funny, dumb humor.
I thought Family Guy was like The Simpsons. The first time I watched it, I'm watching an episode.
No.
And she's what's her name? Lois. She's trying to feed what's a baby's name? Stewie. She's trying to feed him with a spoon, and she's like, "Open up for the pilot!" And it misses, and he's like, "Who was the pilot? JFK Jr." I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, what did I just hear? I thought this was a kids show. And again, John F. Kennedy Jr. Was killed in a plane accident. He was
his own plane. He was
flying the plane. Yeah. So when I heard them say that, I'm like, wow. You guys are savages.
Lap 10, Tbone. We are.
Or no, when they're talking to like the pirate guy, who's like all twigs, like his whole body's wood. Like, did you lose your arms and legs in a shipwreck? No, me father was a tree.
Yeah. There's so many. Oh man, so many like itchy. Oh, itchy and what is it? Itchy and scratchy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I like the one where Homer was like the third character and they just killed him off. Poochie.
What was the one where what's the name of Bart's dog?
Santa's Little Helper.
Yeah, when Mr. Burns took him.
Oh, that was so sad. I didn't like that one.
I like
the one where he's like, see my vest. Okay, wait, folks. There's a race going on. It's lap 11 of 36. They are back racing. Justin Schrei, Chenzo, the DRS Maestro in P3. Great showing for him right now. We'll see how Chenzo holds up on those 10-lap hards. Back to action. We didn't even notice because we were reminiscing about those golden years of The Simpsons.
Absolutely, Tbone. But you know what? It's just as much fun watching any episode of The Simpsons as well as any F1 race throughout history. I enjoy watching old-time races from back, say, the 80s, early 90s. What a fantastic sport this was back then.
Oh.
These cars are certainly moving into a direction that takes away the thunder, I think, if you'd agree with me.
Looking at the sky there, looking like it's going to be clear skies the rest of the way. HMP Hooligans in P6 right here. Great race for him. Shout out to Dastardly Daddy joining me here. Oh, contact! Limitless Draco.
There it is. Maestro as well. running through, taking up on BXT into fourth.
We got something brewing. Oh, contact!
Spenny dropping
Contact!
down.
Big drama! Big
Spenny
drama,
all
folks!
the way
Who
down.
was that?
Down. Spenny into 15th. Here he goes.
Oh,
Oh,
my
man.
God. Folks, the
Alice
carnage.
Cooper down into ninth now.
Look at this
Hazy going
dastardly.
down
These boys
to
are 4 wide.
Rasta, just taking it, smacking people with his French needle. My God, Hazy dropping down to 11th. Spenny down to 17th now. 18th. Spenny having a hard race. Was
Let's go.
really making a good show. Another one coming up from the bottom.
Alice Cooper,
11th.
no wing. Alice Cooper with no end plates on his wings there.
Oh, man. Try building up 1.5 seconds ahead of Draco. Limitless making an amazing showing in second place on 5-lap old medium.
He is, man. And how about Rasta Cheech just had a crazy race, dastardly.
Amazing. Really working his way back up.
Alice
Rasta
Cooper
coming
retiring in the pits there. Look at this fight
Rasta's
here.
trying to reel everybody in, man. Hooligans up into 6th. Rasta's reeling them in.
Look at this BXT fight with the Maestro, though. How about the Maestro?
BXT
Great drive for the Maestro.
He's done really well this whole race. There it is. Maestro dropping.
He's fighting it.
BXT
The Maestro's fighting.
BXT trying, dropping back behind Maestro. BXT dropping it back.
Maestro's got those medium tires, which
in 2 laps they'll
I think,
cross
dude,
over.
the tires die out quicker, really quick in this game compared to the other games.
Yeah. The crossover period between these 2 tires is probably the longest in the game. Well,
BXT is gonna have to pit again.
He is, but he's gonna catch Maestro within the next 3 laps. He'll be faster than Maestro
for sure.
Yeah,
probably even sooner.
These hards are actually really good if you don't overheat them, right?
Dastardly, one thing I've noticed: the soft tires as a race tire in this game are not very good. But oh my God, we got HMP.
Yeah,
HMP
coming up the inside
with a little elbow at the lunch line. You know what I mean?
Hello, I'm here. Give me your potatoes, mate.
He's like, "What are you gonna do with that pudding?"
That's right. Shank you very much.
HMP's got everyone brings hooligans their dessert.
That's right. I didn't want that anyway syndrome.
Yeah. That's hilarious. What a way to put it.
Yeah, Rasta Cheech making his moves, not letting hooligans go, actually working his way up, man. Coming up, hooligans I don't think has enough meat.
Oh my God, it's raining. It's raining.
Table. Do we have rain, Tbone? Do we have rain?
No, it's raining outside. Just look out the window.
Oh, okay.
No, seriously,
in Toronto.
It started raining,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to rain.
Look, Rasta really reeling in hooligans. They're both on the same tire. Rasta really does have it on hooligans. He's trying to work his magic.
Look at BXT. Shooting up the inside.
Maestro dropping down. Maestro down. Getting eaten alive on turn 1. Maestro.
BXT's putting on a show. And how about Draco, man? Draco's had a crazy race from where he started. Now BXT going through Limitless.
Look at this. Chenzo in 2nd place now. Dropped down to 3rd. Back up into 2nd. BXT dropped the ball. Chenzo on 2 times worse tires, taking the position back, and actually was building up a little bit of a space. Amazing driving from Chenzo. Nice tire management. Cam Ruddy down in 9th, though, doing a good job, too, Tbone.
Just looking at Chenzo's tires here. He's getting decent length out of them, but definitely go look. I think he's going for that one stopper now, so it's going to be difficult. 3 cars retired. BXT making his way through Chenzo there. We'll see if BXT now can close that gap to Schrei. Of course, Schrei on those 8-lap medium tires, which hopefully he's been taking care of them, but nonetheless, BXT is going to start to experience a tire advantage. As long as he doesn't have to fight too hard, the cars behind him, he should be able to close that gap to Justin, Schrei, Limitless, Draco, Hooligans, Rasta, DRS Maestro, Jordan, all on the 8 to 9 lap medium tires. We'll have an eye on them the rest of the way. Cam and another one rounding out our top 10. Sawa's had a tumultuous race and weekend for that matter. Right now he's in P11, still 20 laps to go. And of course, defending champion Illyrian still getting the hang of this game. Spenny also a little bit of a rough race, but crazy things can happen.
That's right, Tbone. That's right. We do have, BXT on those 9-lap old hearts, and he does have every advantage over the entire grid, I guess you would say, other than Nander, who is a very long way back in 16th.
Yeah. Hooligans right now has kind of been an instigator in this race, just
making
putting pressure on.
Making his way. Yeah, diving, introducing himself on the inside, one would say.
Exactly.
What? Nudge, nudge, sir.
There's Sawa.
Hooligans being English and actually, being employed, although I think he only made like half a pound a day by His and Her Majesty.
So BXT not really gaining on Shry, so Shry's still looking good on those medium tires. Right now, Rasta Cheech still on Hooligans here, and Rasta getting a little squirrely. Hooligans will pick up a 3-second penalty for his troubles right there. Cam Rudy has obviously had to pit early, but he's still kind of back in this race on those hard tires. And we're halfway through now, so see how this one pans out, Dastardly. What have you been noticing this race? What are you looking at?
Well, you know what? I'm quietly watching Hooligans just kind of work his magic. He's been slowly progressing through this race. Now he's into 5th. Somewhat like Limitless, started down the lower teens or the upper teens, and has just been slowly working his way through, without too many incidents. I'm not talking about Hooligans, talking about Limitless. Seems to be a very, very clean, concentrated driver who can sort of hold his position, take a position, hold it, move on, move forward.
So Limitless is up 8 spots. Hooligans is also up 8 spots. Another one's up 7. So great racing from those boys.
Yeah. And Rasta, as always, like a French roller coaster at Le Wonderland. Up and down always.
So Chenzo's making that pit stop, Dastardly. Let's see what he's going to probably throw on the mediums, and taking those mediums to the end will be difficult. I don't know let's see what the plan is here, if he gets another safety car or not. So shout out Chenzo.
Let's have a look, Chenzo. Let's see what you're coming out on the mediums.
And remember, Chenzo was the only driver not to pit on that safety car, so see if it really hurts him. Look at this turn 3.
He's giving Draco a tap in the butt. Yeah.
That's what we like to see, Dastard.
That's right. Draco kind of holding the track. Yeah, making Hooligans work for this turn. That's good. Hooligans up into 3rd.
Oh. So Shry and BXT, that gap has just maintained the same.
Yep.
For laps now, so we'll see if BXT can really start to take something out of Shry. Shry, of course, they're both going to have to pit again, so we'll see.
Well, the thing is that I think BXT should consider sort of jumping Shry into the mediums within, let's say, 4 laps.
Yeah, maybe undercut him.
Yeah. I'd say that if BXT should be pitting lap 20,
Shry could put
by lap 24, but Shry could also do the same thing.
Absolutely. Limitless Draco back into P3 over Hooligans, and look at Rasta getting so tight, couldn't even fit a piece of paper between those two cars. Wild.
Draco taking a risk there at turn 3, just diving right in.
Very exciting driver. Very exciting driver.
Yeah.
BXT taking a little bit out of Shry now, but
2/10 he's coming down, 2.5.
Here's our race leader, folks, Justin Shry and the Shry team principal. Nander retiring from the session in the pits. Unfortunate for him. Shout out Nander. BXT.
Whoa. Limitless going into the pits.
Okay, a couple guys near us in the pits.
Hooligans almost rear-ended.
Draco picks up a 10-second speeding in the pit penalty. Dastardly. Killer.
No.
Killer.
Race ender. Yeah.
That is, he was doing so well, too.
Race killer. Here we go. Hooligans and Rasta. Hooligans trying to make his moves inside. We call that turn 4 because I guess there is a bend in the run before, so they do call it.
Dastardly, much of today's race, the race has been in that Hooligans, Hazy, DRS pack, Rasta, Sawa.
Yeah, again, Rasta's always been a goer. Like he's always been pushed and
he's having a race.
You know, he's having a hell of a race.
He's going to be sweating after this one.
Yeah, and you know what? Quietly, another one's making his way. He's in the middle of the pack now. He started right in the back.
Shout out to another one, man. Yeah, he's up like 9 spots, I believe.
Yeah, always good for a good race with another one. Nice and clean and respectful.
Yep. So Sawa,
man.
Sawa's in a great spot, dude, because he didn't qualify well, did he? Where did he qualify?
Nope.
He's up. Oh, he's up 2 spots. Yeah, 7.
Yeah, 7.
Him,
yeah, Sawa qualified in 7th.
No penalties, so he's on the podium right now.
Yep.
Good racing tonight, though. Eh? Definitely. Some fun.
Absolutely, nice and clean, and
good.
And then some not.
Yeah, you know. So we like it loose too, you know. We don't want any cars driving in a freaking funeral formation. Look at how tight these guys are. Oh my God! Soa, I haven't seen something that tight.
Soa on the 14 old hards, just slipping it inside and past and through Mr. Hooligans.
I got the Sour.
That's right. Sour just moving on like Hooligans was a bad piece of Kleenex.
That's it. No one man should have all that Sour.
So you got a booger in you. I'm going to throw you away. There it is, Hooligans. You got called out. Sour moving on like he's got a train to catch.
Here's Jordan back in the mix now. In P5, no penalties, and these guys, their tires got to be hurting.
Half a second on Hooligans. Someone's going to make the jump here between BXT and Shry.
BXT now. Only a second and a half. Dastardly, only a second and a half behind Justin Shry. Limitless Draco retiring from the session there in the pits. He was having such a good race. It's unfortunate he picked up that 10-second, and that was it for him, man. Frustrating night for Draco.
Shry is at the point now where he's losing. He's lost a second and a half on BXT, and the crossover point is well gone. Shry needs to jump on tires now or make a decision to run long the softs at the end. So he's at the point.
Dude, the softs are going like 4 laps. He's gonna put mediums on again. He started on the hards, right? So I assume he'll go mediums again.
Yeah, well, he should do that now. Someone should be pitting right now.
Dude, but the tires, the mediums won't go 13, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe they will.
They will.
I don't know. I haven't really done a race here. Yeah, they will. On this game, though, bro, it's different on this game. I swear. Well, see, no one's used softs yet for a reason, bro. They're so bad in the race.
And light fuel. Yeah, softs are terrible. 5 lappers, and that's it.
Yeah.
Right. And maybe like the end of a race, safety car, 3 laps, jump on the softs. Yep, you and everyone on the grid's gonna do that.
Like Shry's tires must be hurting now, bro. Like look at the gap now, bro. He must be dying on those tires. He stayed out. He hung himself out to dry. He hung himself out to Shry.
That's right. He needs a hair dryer. Yeah, he's sweating so bad he needs a hair dryer. That's right. No, you saw that though. I made the call. I thought to myself, shit, one of these two
you called it, bro. You called it.
Like
he's missed in this crossover point. The Shry's gonna limp into the pits.
Yeah, BXT, there it is. You should have done that 2-3 laps ago.
So BXT is gonna try to push here. Let's see what Shry does tire wise. Sawa heading into the pits as well. BXT risking getting undercut by some of these folks. We have a crazy finish. Illyrian now back in the top 5. Chenzo, after not pitting, the only car to not pit during that first safety car. He is now in P2, and he's going to take the lead, but his tires are going to be hard done by the end. Cam Rudy retiring in the pits right there. So we're going to keep an eye on BXT there. Shry on those fresh mediums. I like where Stry's at right now. He he may have done it just in time, man. BXT, I expect to pop in the pits right here, eh, Dastard?
I would say so, and he'll come out. Oh, what P9, P10, maybe. What is the pit here? How long? 20,
17 seconds.
17? I thought 18. I'm not sure. 21, 21:36. Where are
I
we?
just
I
call
don't know
every
where we
corner
are.
turn 17. So,
That's
but
right.
here's BXT,
12.
as expected,
Oh,
hopping
going
into
in,
the
going in.
pits.
That's right. That's right. And he does, Bone, have quite
Stry's in traffic. Stry is in
clearance.
traffic, though. He was in a little traffic behind another one. We'll see if that
Drops another
affects
one.
what could happen here. Stry had to
Illyrian
navigate and
next.
negotiate a
He
little bit of
drops.
traffic.
Oh, no, Illyrian wants it back. 18 lap hards. Illyrian going to be dropping into the pits. Here he goes. Try up to second. BXT
Stry gets
coming
through
out.
BXT.
BXT coming out. Coming out, BXT. What do we got here? Where's he coming out?
Dastard, look at
Almost
that
3 seconds.
undercut. Look at what that undercut gave Stry. BXT should have just hopped in right behind Stry. Because look
Yeah.
at what that undercut, how powerful that was. Oh my
3 seconds.
goodness.
Undercut plus 3. Like, look, he's 2.6 seconds behind. Shit,
Incredible.
man.
And the
That was
Maestro in
great.
P3 here, but those, we'll see, man. But look at those tire disparities. And Dastardly, that will come into play, man. 1 or 2 extra laps on those
Absolutely.
tires at the end will be huge.
Yeah. Yeah,
Will be
see, at the
huge.
end, BXT and Try will be on very similar tires, but Maestro's going to be dropping back.
I really think Chenzo put himself behind the 8 ball by not pitting on that safety car, because look, he had to pit again now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
Rare.
Rasta, again, up and down like a yo-yo, but in such a good position, even a good enough position to get Maestro at the end of this session. Probably lap 31, 32.
Yeah.
Spenny not giving up, down in 14th. We got 6 guys out drinking Mai Tais. Oh no, what are they drinking in Austria? Beer.
Yeah.
Beer nuts.
I'll be back in a moment, Dastardly. There's a Lyrian
Yes,
Ray
sir.
crew, by the way. I'll leave
There
it
is.
on Sawa and HMP's group, okay?
Yeah. Sal making the move on HMP, dropping down to 6, Mr. Hooligans. Sawa and Hooligans on very similar tires. Sawa seems to be making a bit of a gap, 6/10, half a lap. Jordan working on the back end of Hooligans. Same tires. BXT, fastest lap. Trying to reel in Try. Larian picks up a 3-second penalty. Multiple warnings. Scheisse. Not good. Everybody picking up the penalties. Illyrian, high RPM, Hazy, another one, XM, Spenny, Hooligans, and Rasta. Rasta just holding it tight. 3rd place. Has a penalty though, so he's going to lose to Maestro. Maestro just holding tight.
Okay, we are back, folks. How about the Maestro, man?
Yes, sir.
P4.
I'm on board with Maestro right now. 7-lap old mediums. We do expect him to drop back in the the lower 30 lap range of this race. He's going to lose unless we have a safety car and everybody jumps on soft. But I think he's going to lose a lot of lap time to at least a few of the guys behind him. What do you think, Tbone? Huh? Another one. Picking up another penalty. Are you there, Tbone? Hello, my man. Hello, Tbone. T-Bone's just stepped out of the booth here for a minute. We got Maestro on board, no penalties in 4th place. Rostachich ahead of him 8/10. Really trying to push it. Salo working on the ass end of Chenzo, who's working on the ass end of Hooligans. Hooligans is in 5th. So we're trying to make his moves. Salo in 7th, trying to make his moves on Chenzo. Chenzo not letting him. Keeping him at least 2/10, 3/10 behind. So using the overtake. Making it super tight. Chenzo making the moves on Hooligans, dropping down to 6th. Chenzo up in the 5th. Sal on the inside of Hooligans for 6th place. Hooligans drops to 7th. Tries to take the outside on Soa, lap 4, turn 4. Hooligans dropping back a little bit. Tries to challenge. He does. He takes it. Pushes Soa wide. Soa takes the inside. Hooligans drops back. That allows Chenzo to take off. No penalties. Soa no penalties. Hooligans drops back. 7th place. 6/10 behind Soa. Soa trying to take off with Chenzo to catch Pack. 4th place is Maestro. What a race. Anyway, folks, I have to go. It's 9 o'clock. Time for my bed. I have early work in the morning. T-Bone, you're not there. T-Bone, you're not there. Anyway, I'm going to take off. Good evening, folks.
space in like the family room, right?
Yeah.
And then when I look at other units with the same layout, there's no den. But it's the exact same layout with a bigger family room. And I was like, oh my god, I literally feel like this unit closed it off to create a den. And like sometimes when you do all
Shoot me now.
units, like you need to get permission from the condo, otherwise it's not allowed.
Yeah.
Right? So I actually, and like Kim didn't even think of that. So I asked the agent, like, by the way, like when I look at other units,
Send help.